Hello, duelists. Welcome back to the Pre-Generation Force Tier 3 or lower Archetype Tournament with your lovely host, Jason. Today I am joined by...
Daniel, or Suicide X13. You may see some of my videos, some of the duels on this channel as well.
Mm-hmm.
And today, what do we have, Jason?
Today we have our boy in the blue, Super Nerf Gun, aka Niko, running on Morphtronics versus Joshua333, running Batterymen down here in the red. And both duelists are actually 1-0 right now. This is in the winner's bracket, so they're playing for their first elimination here.
Yes, Josh previously defeated me.
Mm-hmm. The Gusto player, if we did not add.
Yes, and let's see if he can keep that going.
I'm going to tell him to get going. My prediction here is Josh with the scissors victory.
I'm going Niko with paper.
Okay. I respect it. Let's see, and we should be kicking off any moment here. Oh, let me full screen this as well. Get a better view there. Alright, well they have been messaged, so they now are just stalling us. Time to keep some... I might have to enforce some strict time procedures.
Quotes around strict.
You know, double game loss. There we go. Oh, Niko with the rock. Okay, not what we were expecting, but not bad. Now, I had a previous commentator in here. Actually, it was Niko, and I said, alright, so who do you think is going to win rock, paper, scissors? He's like, why does that matter? He doesn't get it. He doesn't know the importance.
Uncultured.
Mm-hmm.
I can only assume that when I was not commentating these matches, quality went down.
It was less formal, I'll say. Wait, I'm sorry. Niko won, right?
Yes, he won the rock.
It looks like he's going second. That's a first.
That is a bit odd.
Yeah. Also stalling here.
I think they might be discussing that he clicked it by accident.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking too. Oh yeah, Niko is typing to me right now, saying, I think I'm waiting on Josh. Yeah. Something might be on Josh's end. Might be logging out or something.
Well, this makes for a compelling video.
Thank you, Dan. Well, then, real quick, you keep an eye on the match. I'm going to look at their deck lists real quick.
Sure.
So, start with the Morphtronic list. Pretty standard Morphtronic engine. However, Niko also threw in the Machinas a little bit. Just 2 Fortress, 2 Gear Frame. They help a bit with OTKing and things like that. You know how it is. But otherwise, searching, double tool C&D, junk box.
Match just started. Josh draws for turn.
Oh, perfect. Here we go. Glad that wasn't too long. Oh.
And he summons the Thunder King.
That is a good start. Stops the synchro or whatever. Stops searching. Actually, I don't know if the Morphtronic deck will be searching much, but if it is, it's not anymore. I don't think they played the duality. Well.
Yeah, but a 19 wall is still pretty good, even if its intended purpose is not going to be utilized much.
Yeah, definitely. Niko here, the set monster. Ooh, end phase MST into the duality. Right. He does play the duality, actually. Okay. Definitely puts a little damper on Niko's day with that Thunder King. Oh, we're going to see the Raimei. When that is destroyed by battle, he gets to search a level 2 or lower light from his deck, which typically a Batteryman microcell. But, well, I mean, currently he can't search it, so we have a little bit... This is what we call a non-bow right here. While in defense, more gain 1,000 defense. That actually stops the Thunder King. Morphtronic Radion. While in defense, all Morphtronics gain 1,000 defense, putting it at 1,900. That is very disappointing.
Countered Josh's walking wall with a sitting wall of his own.
Mm-hmm. In fact, I just got a message from Josh saying, Radion works like that, ? And the answer is yes.
Smart going for the Raimei.
Yeah, which now does nothing. Unless, can we see Josh drop the Honest, which I think he plays? Oh, too bad. I don't know, Niko before this was saying that he was basically just going to be OTKing Josh, and that is definitely not the case right now. Oh, he's trying to activate Raime, but that does not work. I think Niko might be informing him, because that's probably why he did that exact play.
Yep.
I said no Raime, and Josh said Pog. This is most certainly not PogChamp for him, but he can now get over the Radion, because the Radion in attack mode is only at 18. And Niko most likely doesn't have any back row to deal with it. Niko's only trap card is Solemn Judgment. And MSTs, I guess. You know what I mean? That's only quick play. And limiter removal, if he really wants to get down and dirty.
Yeah.
Yep, and dies. Figured as much. And, I don't know. Even though that Raime, pretty big blow in my opinion, this is, I think it's still Josh's game right now.
Yeah, he still has that Thunder King.
Mm-hmm. I know a lot of...
Yeah, there's no real back row on Niko's end except for that Judgment.
Yeah, I know a lot of people playing against Josh. Not really you, but I think it was Niko or people just watching the match were saying, "Wait, Thunder King's legal?" And like no one really just picked up on it, which is sort of disappointing because it's just such a good stun card in pretty much any shell you want to put it in.
But Niko plays the junk box and specials the Radion.
Yeah, hopefully. Oh, here we go. Okay, that puts him at 2,800 right now. We're getting up there. Going right to battle phase to get over that T-King. Oh, honest. That's a big one. God, but this is very telling, actually. Because Niko must be really desperate, because Junkbox monster dies in the end phase. So, I don't know, if he was just pretty much getting rid of this Radion, that's pretty bad. Now Niko's basically down an card advantage and field advantage. This ain't looking good.
Yeah, not looking good for Niko.
Yeah, they're both OTK decks usually. They try to be at least, but I don't know. Josh's deck can kind of play slow as well with the T-Kings, and it's paying off right now. Hopefully, it's just not another Radion set. Alright, and here we go. Microcell. When it's flipped, he gets to summon a Batterymen. Also, when it's destroyed by battle, he gets to draw one. So it recycles itself, which is nice.
Yeah. And it'll get past the Thunder King.
That too. Into the Batterymen AA. Only 1,000 attack right now. Quite weak. Maybe has a second one in hand, though.
Or possibly the Machine Dupe.
Or the Machine Dupe. Oh, no, actually. My apologies. That's Morphtronics. There is no Machine Dupe. There are Thunders. But we are going to see the tribute for Batteryman Charger, which, when normal summoned, he gets to special summon a Batteryman from deck. And it gains 300 for each Thunder. Here comes another one. So now the Batteryman AAs are 2,000. And there's the Short Circuit. Is this game, Niko? Yeah, limiter removal. That's... Ooh. Niko did not activate the limiter removal. Well, no, he couldn't have because of Honest, but damn, that was a quick game one. Whew, alright. Let me look through the decks. Of note, Josh finished siding immediately, so he's not siding at all.
No.
Looking at Niko...
Unless he already knew what he wanted.
Yeah, I guess the Fortresses could come in. They get over Thunder Kings. DNA Surgery, maybe, with the Cyber Dragons, but that's a little out there. Metamorph is kind of weak. Wabaku, I could see Wabaku to stop OTKs, alternatively. Yeah. But yeah, real quick, I'm going to take a look at Josh's list here. Yeah, he basically sides into, like, trap-stopping things, he sides into more OTK, and I don't think he needs any of this. I think he just needs to play the game, and he'll be fine. So... this is definitely, I mean, Niko during the winners interview last time I talked to him, was talking straight trash about Batterymen. I wonder how he's feeling about it now.
Probably not too great.
Yeah. I was pretty
taking a while to
decisive.
decide.
Mm-hmm.
Taking a while to decide on his siding.
Exactly. He's probably thinking, should I go more control or more OTK? And I think he needs to go more control. But God, that was I have to talk to Niko about it. And maybe we missaw something, but if Niko did win rock, paper, scissors and chose to go second, that was horrible.
Yeah.
Like, I could see it, but against an opponent that plays T-King, he can't be doing that.
Well, they did say that they didn't bother to look at each other's decks, so maybe he possibly forgot.
That's possible, yeah.
Since the last round, or just didn't bother to look at all.
Yeah, I know that they looked right before, because I know Josh was saying, like, oh, you play Solemn Judgment? And Niko replied with something on the lines of, yo, how dare you look at my deck? The disrespect. But
Niko summons the Scopin, the Boomboxing.
And he's going to just go right for the Power Tool, which is good. We'll see if he remembers it. Power Tool is one of the cards on Dueling Book that has an automated effect. So you just, like, look in your deck, you pick the 3, and then it adds 1 to your hand. It's really fancy. And it keeps it secret as it should be, which is pretty cool. Yeah, Power Tool's a pretty cool card. Its main effect here, honestly, besides searching for the equip card, is if it is equipped with a spell card, it can destroy one of the equips when it would be destroyed. So basically to save itself.
Yeah.
It's the Machina Armored Unit. If a machine monster is destroyed by battle, he can add another one to hand. Oh, sorry, special summon one from hand with same attribute but less attack. I don't know how useful that is. Right now, at least. Just because I don't think attacking over the Power Tool is the way Josh is going to get over this. Could be wrong. Alright. Nice T setup from Josh down here. Quite simple, quite simple. For his sake, I hope it's a micro cell. And Niko's going to immediately Power Tool again. Get that free advantage.
Yep.
Yeah. Hopefully, will it stay up? Yeah, well, this card's really solid C&D for its first effect, because not only does it give 1,000 attack, but if it attacks, it basically negates all effects from the card that it attacks.
There
and
we go.
you got one, so that will stop a micro cell.
Hopefully Josh's back row is real.
Yeah, hopefully it's Threatening Roar. Oh, actually, he can't even activate this, because this is or apply on the field. So yeah, it's going to go into the Raime, which just dies. And this is not looking too good. Ooh, gear frame's coming down. Not something you want to see. Perhaps they are arguing. Oh, never mind. I think we're going through. Alright, searches the fortress. Nothing else surprising there, really. And Duality.
This looks like a really good hand for Niko.
Yeah, I bet he's going to grab the Judgment immediately. I think he should, at least. Stops whatever's going on, and now he's going for the greedy Self-on. I like it. I hope he gets punished, but we'll see. Alright, back to Josh. Would not be surprised to see a concession right now. Set card. And pass. Ooh. That is...
Not looking good.
Yeah. No, it is not. Let me check his list real quick. Josh does play a Torrential. Maybe he's played it close to the chest.
Plays the Mirror Force.
Mm-hmm. Even Threatening Roar would be useful right now. Getting more from Power Tool. I mean, at this point, if Niko can get through... If he has another C&D, it should be over. Minus Threatening Roar. Because he could just attack with... Just put all the equips on one card and probably end it.
Yeah, brings up the Fortress, though.
Yeah. Another annoying card. So Destroy by Battle gets to pop a card. And if you target it within a monster effect, you get to literally see your opponent's hand, which is pretty uncommon in Yu-Gi-Oh! Very good card. So limiter removals game here, probably. United We Stand. Alright. I should have told him to put a counter on which one it's equipped to, but it doesn't quite matter right now. Oh, we're going to see the Threatening Roar before the attack. That does mean that if he chooses to, he can finish his main phase 1, but he's just going to end his turn. Alright, do we have the microcell? Do we have plays? Okay, we have plays, Dan. We have a game. Maybe. It's sad. I was hoping that he, what's it called? He sideboarded immediately, so I don't think he has the Inferno Reckless summon, but I can dream. But,
Charger again?
Yeah, this is looking familiar. Does he have it? He has the Short Circuit again.
Of course.
Okay. That's gonna kill everything but the Power Tool Dragon, which he can attack over with Charger being 2400. Oh man. This is fun. This doesn't trigger because that's from battle. Yeah, Power Tool's the only thing that stays.
Ooh, he should have used the gear frame on the Machina.
Yeah, he could have equipped it. You're right, actually. That is a shame. Come on, Niko, wipe it. You had your chance. Oh, I just got messages. Josh asked me if he could use Power Tool. Would be destroyed. Yeah, because he was saying because everything was being destroyed, can he use Power Tool? But the answer is yes. It's been a while for both of them. The fans don't know this, but this is probably like a week and a half since our last video. Mainly just because of scheduling.
I think it's also because Josh is more used to playing Vanguard, and if you try to attack all the creatures at the same time, you can't use a creature being targeted for an attack to block an attack.
Oh, okay.
So I think that's why he was a little confused there.
I did not know that, actually. But okay. So Josh passes back, but Niko's going to fire back with Self-on Machine Dew. By the way, I just realized, if Niko took the Solemn Judgment, this game would have been over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we would have been finished here. But now we have to result on RNG. First Self-on misses. Alright, here we go.
Hopefully you can get high numbers.
I mean, he even put them in attack mode. Oh no.
Another 2.
MST.
Oh.
Why did he take the judgment? What is he doing? Man. You know, I do tell every player beforehand, hey, make sure you throw for content.
That's third 2. Wow.
And the spell.
Ooh.
And that's the match.
All right, that was a very quick one.
That was certainly a match. I will say that. That is... 1 minute, let me check the recording. How long was this? This was 18 minutes. Well, not bad at all. And that was 3 games, too, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Oh, no, you're right. Yeah, because I really thought this game was over. That's hilarious. Let me prank Josh in here for his interview. Hello?
Hello!
Hey, Josh, how's it going?
Hey, man, how's it going?
How did that match go for you, man?
So, that match went spectacularly. That first game, I couldn't have drawn any better. I literally had, like, a perfect setup. I realized, like an idiot, that I couldn't add with Rame, but that's okay. I'm a bad player.
That's okay.
No, but yeah, that first, not only did I draw the T-King, was able to just keep him on board, I also had the Torrential Tribute set. So I was like, alright, if something pops off, it's done. It's fine, yeah. And then I drew the Microcell, specialing, and then getting the Short Circuit off, like, through normal summoning Charger, and then summoning another AA, and just hitting, like, that was such the game 1 was super easy. Game 2, I looked at his board, I was like, oh, man! But... lucky enough that, I did have the Microcell again. I was able to T-Roar the one attack, keep it up, and literally same combo. Charger, special summon, have 3 Batterymen on board, short circuit, and boom, wipe out the Power Tool by battle, wiping out the other 2 things, and yeah, it was just smooth sailing. I felt really bad on those cell phone rolls.
Double 2s and nothing but spells.
It was triple 2s.
It was triple 2s.
Triple 2s and nothing but spells, and he was
not
very
happy.
angry. He was like, Yeah, I was like, dude, that affects nuts. Like, I was sitting here stocked. I don't know what Morphtronics do.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just like, yeah, it's really good, but when you hit something, and I kind of chuckled a little bit.
You know, I don't want you to feel bad at all, because when he established that big board and then he dualitied and I saw Solemn Judgment, I'm like, oh, it's over. He has Solemn Judgment, and then he didn't take it, and
yeah,
I'm like, oh my god.
I really didn't understand that move, because Solemn Judgment would have been a huge problem for my plays.
Exactly.
Obviously, if he said Solemn Judgment and I went to short circuit him, I would have lost the game. That was it.
He would have even just he could have just judgmented the cell, the micro cell. You know what I mean? The charger,
Yeah.
like it was done. You know what I mean?
My guess is
crazy.
Since he knows that I know that Judgment's the only trap in his deck.
Mm-hmm.
If he took it, it would have obviously, like, he would have said it, and it would have been a dead giveaway. But if I were him, I would have took it and then set a random spell and make it a 50-50 or something. Just because, even if you fear the MST, it's your only counter.
Exactly, that's what I was thinking.
Plus, it also didn't help that by the time he activated the Selfons, he had less than, half monsters in his deck at that point?
Oh, you're right.
You're right, he was missing a lot.
Yeah, so I don't know what he was expecting to get.
I think he was throwing up a prayer, because, like, obviously in a deck with, like, no traps, like, he didn't have any board established, and, like, maybe he had Dark Hole in hand or something, or that's what I was fearing. I was like, okay, I might get Dark Hold here, but I'm in a way better spot than I was before with Fortress, Power Tool Dragon, and Gear Frame on board.
Definitely.
But yeah,
that's crazy.
Those smoothly. I was really shocked to see that he didn't have any way to counter, like, my board. That second game. First game, I was like, okay, I'm in a good spot. But the second game, I was like, man, if this board goes gone, then see ya. But yeah, that game one just came down to literally honest.
Yeah, definitely.
So what happened game one? He won with Rock, but then chose to go second.
I believe so.
That was such a misplay in our opinion. That was so awkward.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, I agree with that. Just for the sole factor that he knows my deck is playing traps.
Exactly that and Thunder King. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly that and Thunder King. You're absolutely right. I would have I think in his mind he just wanted the OTK potential.
Yeah.
But still, if you're running into, you could possibly be running into traps. So do you really want to blow it all? And
I don't know. Going second, picking the Selfon. It feels like you just wanted to be greedy this match, and it did not pay off at all.
It did not. But what did I say? Those electronics couldn't handle the batteries. Too much charge in the system.
All right. Thank you for that, Josh. It's poetic because he was talking trash in his last winners interview.
Oh, I know. Yeah, he didn't think the batteries were gonna fuel up his cards, but they did a lot more than that,
Exactly. So, Josh, you are fortunate, and you know who your next opponent is. The other 2-0 Nordics, ran by Mark. What do you think of that?
How do you feel about that?
I don't know. I'm sad, upset, angry, frustrated. I mean, look, it was funny when we made the predictions. I was like, look, it's gotta be, like, for me, it was like, it's gotta be Mark. Like, people didn't trust the Nordics, but I didn't even think about the Nordics. I was just like, Mark knows this deck.
Oh yeah, you're correct, actually.
Like, he
did
knows
used to play
this deck, and he used to play in this format, no?
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
So, in my head, I was like, this guy, he's gonna know, like, what to do against all these decks. Where me, I'm, like, going in blind. I'm like, I look at their deck list, I'm like, yeah, these cards have a lot of words, that's cute. Basically, like, for Niko, like, for Niko's deck, I just, I looked at, he's got one Solemn Judgment, that's all I need to know.
Pretty much, yeah.
I am scared of the Nordics.
Okay.
I think what's gonna come down to that game, like, just this game, is if I can go first or not.
Mm-hmm.
If I can establish the T-King and, the traps, then maybe I have a chance, but that deck is scary. I watched when he 2-0'd Fabled, and I was scared of Fabled, and then he 2-0'd Fabled, so now it's like, a bigger fish kind of thing. Like, I'm even more scared of Mark now.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
like, I couldn't touch Fabled in playtesting.
But I think it was also, no disrespect to Mark, but I think also Noel kind of tends to just blow his load too quickly with Fabled.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
definitely.
What I saw, like there were a lot of plays in that game against Mark that he didn't need to make, and he just kept making them,
Mm-hmm.
and just kept dwindling his resources for no reason.
Yeah, one thing in playtesting I noticed with Noel is he never really got like a way to protect the board out because I don't think that his deck plays just triple Royal Decree, right?
I think it's double. I think it's semi-limited, but yeah.
It's triple decree.
Oh, it is, okay.
One thing that always interests me when playing Noel is he never set up like Stardust, and I feel like in Fabled that's really easy to do with the level manipulation and like the constant special summoning.
Mm-hmm.
And like he always went for the play to draw like more cards, which is very important in Yu-Gi-Oh, obviously. But like
Mm-hmm.
like Dan was saying, he blew his load a lot of the time, and I think that it was really bad for him, especially because Nordics have ways to pop off when your opponent has the Synchro Summon monster. They have that force at the tuner, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So I think like for Noel, he just I personally only watched the replay. I didn't talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I agree with Dan there.
Okay. Well, with that, Josh, you are one win away from the grand finals. So that
Which
is
absolutely nuts.
yeah, that is
Yeah.
completely insane, and I don't think anyone thought you would get here. I mean, I don't think anyone thought Morphtronics would get this far either, honestly. But
Yeah, no.
it's crazy. But thank you for joining us.
No, thank you,
Yeah.
Jason. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate the time.
Yeah, thank you for
No
the
problem.
match.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to move you out real quick. Well, Dan, that was a quick one. That was
Indeed, the quickest one we've had, I think.
exactly. I have updated the bracket, which I'm showing in the video right now. But otherwise, thank you for joining us. And Dan, thank you for being here with me.
Not a problem. Anytime.
Thank you. All right. Thank you all. That was pretty much the last of the winners bracket currently. So we have one more match in the losers bracket, and then we can get on to the semifinals, I guess you could say. All right. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and all of you have a good evening.
Take care, everyone.